Hello everyone, just a quick video today now that the season's upon us to show you how you can secure Betsy at the front when it's windy and also when you want to wear a hat. You don't want to end up with a flat head here. So we're just going to show you a couple of styles, Sam and I.
Hello.
3 simple styles that will secure both your own hair and Betsy when it's a little bit blustery outside. Okay, Sam,
Okay.
what we're going to do
Hi,
first.
everyone. So what I thought we'd do is show you some really simple ways of securing your hair and making your hair look beautiful as well, and might be handy for Christmas nights out.
Great.
So what I'm going to do first is a double twist, simple double twist.
Oh, I love this. I love
smooth the
these.
hair with my fingers. Nothing on the hair, but it's been zhuzhed up with. Did you use any mousse or anything, Paula?
No, I think the only thing I put on this morning was some hair oil, just a little bit of oil.
So a little just on the ends, just to smooth it
through
slightly.
the whole, yeah, just to smooth everything
Okay.
down.
All right, so you can take as small or large sections as you like at this point. I'm going to take all this front off the face. So one piece of hair, I like a triangle here, split it into 2. I'm taking the front section over this. So take it over, nice and simple. Then I'm going to add a piece from the top here, just using my finger like a little slice. I'm adding to the first and I'm twisting. So I'm just twisting my hand over, add to that piece. So I'm just adding each time, twist, and then add one more from the top. It looks a bit like a braid, but it's a bit easier than a braid, really.
And there's lots of very detailed
yes,
how-to videos on YouTube to do this.
So many.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave a little bit of your own natural hair around the face because I liked a little bit of face framing.
Okay.
If you feel you want more hair up, you can drop that piece down and you could add all of your
that,
hair,
yeah,
and sort of get a bit more of a sweep up, so you get a little bit of a cleaner look. That's really secure. But obviously, if you're a bit aware of this hair here,
yes, I mean I have got a little bit less hair than I want.
You might want to just drop that back down again. So I just thought I'd show you in case.
Yeah.
And then just another twist. I'm going to add one more piece from the top. So I've done like 1, 2, 3, 4 roughly, and then I'm going to twist that in. Twisting it in, I'm going to just pull it out a little bit on each of the sort of twisty pieces. So what you can do is create a nice bit of height here.
Yes.
Shows off all those lovely colours. And I'm just going to continue twisting without adding hair. And then you can either just secure like this, or you can pop the hair up, secure underneath.
What would you prefer to do?
Well,
I suppose it depends on how much.
Because what it does, it looks like more of a finished style.
Yes.
But if you want a really simple style, you can do this each side.
Yes.
And just
pin it at the back.
Pin them at the back, literally crisscross one grip over another, and that will stop them moving.
Okay.
So I'm going to just do one side. Just pop a grip, just push it in, secure, and then you've got a nice little.
I think it looks beautiful. It's one of my favourites. It is one of my favourite ways to wear Betsy in the windy weather.
If you want to add a bit of hairspray, you can. Obviously, that's entirely up to you. You can do the same the other side. If I was doing the other side, I would generally leave this piece down because I always think it looks balanced. I'll do the same the other side, so you get like a little, do like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. So
We're liking
number 1, double twist. Then we're going to take that down, and we're going to do a Dutch braid. Now, Dutch braid is really a plait, and it's done upside down. So it's done under, 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 under. French braid is over, over, over. They're the same.
Is it when you do a Dutch braid? Is that when it's sort of more 3D?
So a Dutch braid stands up and it shows much more. The French is going to disappear more. The Dutch is going to look like you've put a braid on top of your head. In terms of toppers and in terms of volume, you'll get much more volume with a Dutch braid.
Okay.
Which is why I tend to use it on brides and bridesmaids that have finer hair.
And again, lots and lots of very detailed how-to videos on how to do this on YouTube, and you do it exactly the way it shows you,
Yeah.
whether you're wearing Betsy or just using your natural hair.
Yeah,
So
there are millions, literally. So I've got a section of hair, a triangle again. So your triangle is here, here to here. Take 3 pieces of hair, just split it with my fingers. So instead of going over,
yeah,
I'm going under. So under with the first piece, and keep this fairly secure, this front piece, because that's the bit you want to secure. Then I'm going under with the left hand. So I'm going under with the right, under with the left. So I've got my 3 pieces still. Check you've got 3 because it's easy to lose them. Under with the front piece, and I'm going to add to it a little bit. So I'm just adding a bit of extra hair. You don't have to, but it makes it a bit more secure. And then you're going to go under with the left and add to it. Now, remember you're trying to secure the topper to your natural hair. So make sure you're picking up from the topper and from your natural hair. Okay. Again, like the other one, you could take all the hair up and get a nice sweep, or you can just leave it down if you want a nice soft look. So under with the left, add to, under with the right. Now, if you're finding it hard, just stop adding and just carry on braiding. Just go over. So just like this, dead simple. Just do that. Braid, braid, braid. I think most people can do a braid. So, and you can just pop that over the top. Then what you're going to do is pull out, pinch and pull. So finger and thumb.
This is quite nice to do because it makes you look like you've got more hair.
Definitely. So hold the end tight, because if you don't,
you're going to lose all your work.
So pinch and pull out the bottom. So first of all, pull out the bottom, and then if you want it fatter, pull out the top as well. Just do it bit by bit, and just sort of fan the hair out a bit.
So pretty. I love it.
So that's a nice fat chunky braid, and that will sit over the top or underneath again. Now, if you want to create a fake fringe for a night out, or you just feel like you feel a bit bare, just pull this front down. So holding it firm. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pinching. I'm creating a bit of a fringe, and I can pull because it's quite secure. I can really get hold of it. And if you struggle, just keep practicing, because most people.
It does take a little bit of practice.
It does. Like I found with my students, they can do a Dutch or a French, but they can't do both.
Yeah.
And that's right side, left side brain thing.
Yes. Not sure which side my brain sits on.
I'm not sure about mine at the moment, but effectively you'll find one amazing. And if you can't, just try a French braid. So that's a nice fat braid now. Bearing in mind that's going to really oomph up your hair.
Yeah.
So it's really great. So I'm just going to pin it over the top for you. Just take a grip and pin. Now, if you want to add, again, you can just sort of bring a piece of hair and twist it over the top
round.
And just create like a bit of a 3D effect. I'm just going to tilt you so you can take it over the top and over the top and over, like 1, 2, 3. Don't know if you can just turn slightly, Paula. So I'm creating like a bit of a fake updo. Just with the same double twisted technique that I used just now. Okay. So you could do one side, pop your hat on.
Yeah.
It's going to hold it beautifully securely, and it looks lovely as well.
Because the other thing is that we often say to people, don't we, they want to put their hair up rather than just while you're wearing Betsy, rather than scraping it all back.
Yes.
You're much better off taking sections and pinning them separately.
Absolutely.
Because then you can decide where the hair is going to sit.
Yes.
And you can disguise where you need to disguise, rather than just taking it back and putting it in a ponytail or a bun.
And the reason that these techniques are good is what you want in your hair is texture.
Yes.
It's not just volume, it's texture. And in order to make texture, you have to separate out different pieces of hair. So like 1, 2, 3. When you move them around, it creates a 3D effect. It's an optical illusion. So it's all about optical illusion. And obviously with the multi-tonal colours as well, you get that really beautiful 3D multi-tonal look, and people people love it. So
Yeah.
so that's your.
I'm just going to, because we've been
Yeah.
playing with Betsy, I
Yeah.
just need to re-secure her.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say was the just about texture.
Yeah.
So when on our FAQ page, when we're talking about styling, we generally just use Tresemme because it leaves less product in your hair.
Yeah,
If you are going to be doing this sort of thing, then you will need to put something in your hair to give it that texture,
yes,
so that it will stay where it's going. If it's too silky and smooth, it's not going to you're not going to be able to achieve this.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm right in saying, Sam, that normally you would put curls or bends in the hair to help texturize it.
Absolutely. I should have said that before.
No.
What I would say is that apart from somebody who's got naturally curly hair, any what I call upstyle.
Come into shot.
Hello. Any upstyle or styling, in order to create that texture and to be able to grip and pin, you can't grip and pin into silky hair. So you need to do something to it first, and this goes for anyone, whether it be a top of hair or not. So you're going to either put in some curls, you're going to use a wand or straighteners or tongs. You could use a little mousse and just put it in your hands first and work it through. Don't just plonk it on your head in one big blob. Work it through. You can use a little bit of hairspray as well, and that will add that grip and texture that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So this is lightly pre-curled. Hopefully in a minute we might do another topper, a longer one. I might do a bit of curling and maybe an updo. So definitely you need that grip and grit, or you're going to struggle a little bit.
Okay, so our third look is something sparkly. We like a bit of sparkle here at Betsy. So as Christmas is coming, it's now November. So it's Christmas, isn't it? This is it now.
I don't know. Is it?
So I don't do bonfire night, but so we wanted to put some sparkle in the hair, and we're going to use a hairband, which is really pretty.
Now, I love this one.
Me too.
I got this in Accessorize actually.
Okay.
And I got 70% off. I actually bought it for one of my brides who got something else in the end, but I still prefer this.
It's lovely.
So it's celestial. It's perfect. So the reason I'm showing you this is because what it will do, it will make your hair feel really secure, because what you're doing effectively is holding your topper onto your natural hair. Now, your topper isn't going to move. They're secure as secure can be. But if you just want that feeling of security, especially on a night out, maybe if you're dancing, because we do like to dance. we love to dance. So all you're going to do, bring the crown back. Make sure it's prepped. Make sure you've put a bit of mousse, a bit of product, give it a bit of zhuzh, and then bring it back away from the ear. And all you're going to do is going to pop your bands, these are nice and skinny. So pop it in and head behind the ear. That's what you're doing. Yeah. So I would say, does it feel like it's going behind the ear? Because I put lots of fascinators on mums and stuff. So popped it in, bring it forward a little, and then you're just going to pull out any hair from the sides where it's got trapped. And that's fine as it is.
Yeah, good to go.
Or you can create a bit more volume. You could then start to just maybe leave the front out, a nice little bend in that piece, and then do your double twist to start it low. Take one piece here, another piece here, wrap it over, and just keep adding. And you can create a little updo.
Oh, that's really good, isn't it? I mean, it's so easy to do.
But if anything, I would probably start this side and get your asymmetric look. So like your Hollywood wave.
Yes.
It's all one-sided. You can either bring that back, or I quite like it out personally, and just do some twists and just secure them, so you get your one-sided look. You get a bit of volume. And I would just keep twisting. If you just turn your head the other way, keep twisting, wrong way, keep twisting, and just go all the way over to the other side and just twisting. And then you can grab this piece of hair, leave all this front out, everything in front of the band, and then create, you put like a little hairband in.
Yeah.
Let's create a little ponytail. You could
add a little bit more hair, actually, couldn't you?
You could definitely. You could add a bit of like a clip in and add it round. Or you could put a band in it and then just twist it round and round and round and create like a little mini.
Oh yes.
Twisted updo.
Yeah.
Just with the lip. So
yes, because then you could just pull it
once it's pinned.
Yeah.
Once it's pinned, it's really easy to create extra volume. So that's just a bit of a little night out Christmassy updo.
So and it's not too formal.
And you can tighten that up with grips.
Well, you know what I'm like. I like to have a little bit of mess. I don't like to look too coiffured. Yes. So this kind of works for me. I love the fact that we've kept bits out, because I know that lots of hair wearers, we do like to hide behind our hair.
Yeah.
So while it's lovely to have another look, just having something around the face is often what we want.
Face frame is key, really. And if you have a face like mine, which is very long.
Like mine, which is very fat.
If I put my hair up without any hair out, I look like an alien. So we don't do that. Look. So that's dead simple. But you can have a band without any decoration.
Like it. I really like the band look, right? And then sort of puffing up, sort of, bringing this.
Yeah.
So you've got. Yeah, I love that. I love that look.
That's probably my favourite look.
Yeah.
60s look. But if you just you're wearing a hat and you want a bit of security, you could just get a plain band.
It's really
just
pretty.
Get a really thin one.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
I can feel the crochet hooks coming out while we're talking about this. I could crochet something, I'm sure.
You could crochet. I know a lady that crochets hairband.
Yeah, I did some last year. So
I'm going to just gently pop that one out. So that is for security.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of those will be for security and give you a slightly different look. So there you are.
Love it. All good.